What's up, guys? My name is Malachi, and this is the start of my first podcast. I've always wanted to do a podcast, and this idea came from class. Well, it's actually for class, but our assignment is to create a podcast. So I figured, why not give it a shot? Because something that I've always wanted to do, and this idea just really helps. So for my first assignment, well, not assignment, but like for my first topic, I would like to talk about first generation. I'm a first generation student here and I go to Rowan University, but I never always went to Rowan. So for me, I never really thought I wanted to go to college. You know, college isn't for everybody. And coming out of high school, I definitely didn't even know what I wanted to do. If anybody knows me in high school, I was always that one kid that was just playing around, skipping class. I didn't have a care in the world. And so I remember going to my guidance counselor and she was like, "What do you want to do?" And I said, "I don't know what I want to do." Like at the time, I did have a job, but it was like, I'm not going to be working there, like, for the rest of my life. Like, do I want to do something or should I just stay home and, be bored, play video games and be on my phone and whatnot? But I would say that conversation was the turning point with her. But one thing that I realized is that I definitely didn't know it at the time, but it was much needed. And she helped me get into the right direction of what I wanted to do. So let's say like a couple years ago, 2023, that's when I graduated. I did not think at the time that I would even be graduating like fully because school wasn't just it for me. Like I didn't know what to do. I basically passed, but it wasn't with the best grades. And I didn't know where I would be headed. So I think with that being said, for me, I really enjoyed the fact that I am a first generation student. At first, I was confused about everything because I didn't have any guidance. My parents, they went to school, but they never finished. So it was just like, what do I really want to do? Do I just want to go here and just say, "Hey, look at me, I go to college now," and like just figure out why I wanted to go, not just because I wanted to go just to get away from home and, live free. I'm pretty sure that's what everybody wants to do when we go to school. But I would say that being first generation is challenging, but it also comes with its benefits. You're the first in your family to go to college, and you're basically the first in your family to graduate college. And that's one thing that I really take in for granted. Um, my first college was Northampton Community College, and we went there for orientation, and there was a first generation, I would say meeting, but we're just gonna go with meeting. But after hearing what everybody else had to say about it, I was like, I'm not alone in this. There's other people around me that are first generation, and there's nothing wrong with it. If you decide to go to college, be the first in your family, like I did, who made the decision, was like, you know what, I'm gonna go to college, I'm gonna get a degree in something. And so now my path is in journalism and sports and communication, so that is a bachelor's degree. And I would have never thought, if you would have asked me like this like 5 years ago, what would you be doing? I would have never said that. But right now, becoming a first generation student helps out with that because you have a set goal in life. And I feel as though we all need to have a set goal. So I would say that there is nothing wrong with being a first generation student. It sure does come with its challenges, but that's a part of life and you just gotta learn to live through it. And for me, how I get through it is just realizing, waking up every day and realizing where I am. Like, I'm at university right now. I wake up, go to class, do my work wherever I need to do my work. And it's just like every day that goes by, I'm like, yeah, like I'm in college right now. Like, life is really lifing. And the opportunities that come along with it. The scholarships, it's hard to get a scholarship now, but as long as we keep applying and meeting other first gen alumni who were able to pass and be the first in their family to represent, that's also something that I really love to not only just see but hear. I like hearing other people's stories of why they decided to go, And that opens up more opportunities for the rest of us who are first generation or who are looking to be first generation of why do we want to go to school? What is it that we want to do? But, it's not like it's everybody's choice. It's your choice. If you want to be a first generation student, by all means, go for it. Because that's exactly what I did. And now I'm representing my family here wherever I go. And even if you don't decide to do it, I would just say, just have a path. You have to have a path of what you want to do. And even if you would stick to one path, there's other paths that are going to open up. And that's exactly what happened for me. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but as soon as I made the choice, I just, like, in my head, I was like, you know what, if I just stick to this and just keep doing what I'm doing, other opportunities will come my way. And they came my way. So I'm really happy that I'm able to talk about being a first generation student, and I'm happy that others will be able to know who I am and to get the opportunity to express themselves as well. And for this video, it's just my first video, like obviously I don't have no camera equipment or nothing, but hopefully that this does get out there, and that one thing that I would look forward to is creating more videos like these. I want to talk about myself. I want to talk about others. I want to talk about, anything that's going on into the world, because it's important that we use our voice. And if we use our voice, then, others are going to listen and others will speak up and they're going to use their voice as well. So that's also why I wanted to come on YouTube as well, just to, that's how I express myself. I love expressing myself on social media, sports, politics sometimes, climate change is real now too. It's always been real, but it's up there for me now, and I believe more in it. And I feel as though that coming on here and expressing how I feel, I am able to just open up more and keep going, and definitely giving more attention to this so that, maybe I am able to get some subscribers out there and get some more equipment, probably have our own podcast room. That would be amazing, but that's a dream right there. And one thing that people always tell me is, you got a dream, stick to it. And this is one of my dreams right here. So we're gonna stick to it, see where we go. And if we go far, then we're gonna look back at this video and be like, this was the video that got us started. And can't wait to see wherever I go. And like, even if I don't decide to keep doing this, which 9 times out of 10, I don't know. But I definitely want to see where this goes. And I'm happy to come on here and say that. So thanks for listening to me ramble about being a first gen student. And, hopefully I can continue to keep doing this and come back on here to talk about whatever it is there is to talk about. Thank you.